your best chat. Natter away. Chit Chat Champion.
Came in from Amelia. She says, G'day, Hamish, or ahoy, Hamish, Andy, and number 6. My name is Millie, and I'd like to nominate myself and my dad to Chit Chat Champion. Don't think we've ever had family members face off. They said they're both champs. She said we're both champions of idle chit chat. We believe we could be the best you've ever had. However, we don't know who is better between the two of us. They join us now. Millie, ahoy to you.
Ahoy.
What makes you good at chit chat? I mean, is it a line of work, or has it been passed down from father to daughter?
Originally, it was passed down from my dad. I listened to him chat all day, non-stop. It's quite annoying. However, I've really noticed my skill has honed in since I started uni. And obviously, unlike Hamish, I don't watch the lectures. I don't do the readings. So I come to class and my teacher calls on me and I'm like, I have to make up something really quick. So I think that's where I've got my skill from, and I've been recognised among the community for that.
Really? How have you been
A wonderful breeding
amongst
ground.
the community?
A wonderful breeding ground for just filling the air with noise.
Yeah.
After class, I'll talk to my friends. They're like, wow, it was really interesting what you said in class. I'm like, oh, yeah, I didn't read the lecture or do the readings at all, but yeah. So.
Don't clog your brain with that stuff. The pubs will be full.
I could be sleeping in.
Yes. Millie, thank you. You'll be up against your dad, Sean, who joins us. Ahoy to you, Sean.
Ahoy, Sean.
Ahoy, gentlemen.
Sean, this is something of an intra-club championship here today between you and your daughter. She acknowledges she might have inherited her gift from you. What is it in your life that makes you a chit-chat champion?
For the past few years, I've been a assistant principal at a primary school, and little kids always want to come up and chat.
Okay.
And they just chat continuously, and you've got to seem interested. No matter how boring it is, you've just got to seem interested.
Sean, just a quick one here. Father-daughter type things, father-son type things, often the parent will let their kid win. We just want to make sure that you're not going to play doggo today.
No, we've actually had a little wager on the side.
Okay, great. So it's fierce.
Millie's been after a cat for a couple of years, and I've said no. And basically, if she wins today, she gets a cat. So I've got a lot riding on this.
Huge stakes.
Wow.
Chit Hat Ham Champions. Wow.
This is big. Ando, your dad, I remember you telling me a story about your dad not taking it easy on you during the father-son cricket.
No, that was Ross's dad.
Oh, Ross's dad, he just kept hitting sixes.
Took him. It was under 12's father-son. My dad was doing the correct thing you do, where hit up catches and hope that you go out. You had to retire at 30. Ross's dad hit him
Five sixes.
for 4 sixes.
Yep.
Then hit a 4, and then hit him for 6. So
he got the maximum.
He could get the maximum. And then walked off and said, "That's how you do it." So
a true champion.
That's the kind of,
and that's why Ross never got the cat.
Sean, I want that type
Definitely.
of ruthlessness when we play this. We'll let Millie go first. We'll put Sean on hold. Millie, you'll hear the start of a conversation. Of course, you'll be judged on when you jump in, whether it's smooth, and you can never ask a question in your answer. You ready to go?
Brilliant, yes. Let's go.
Good luck. Hey, Em.
Oh, g'day, mate.
I was reading an article during the week that can get from Melbourne to London in just 2 hours of travel in the future.
It's those planes that go up into space and come back down.
That's actually interesting because I'm off to London at the end of this year. I'm over there visiting family and friends. However, I'm going to Ireland as well, and I really, really, really don't know what to wear because it's cold. I'm on a farm. What? Do I need gumboots? Do I need a jacket? Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, she came in well. I certainly at a party would go, wow, that's a lot of information and personal information.
The fun part there is you obviously came with a game plan to go, I don't want to say nothing.
Yes.
And I think you safely achieved that. You didn't, there was no freezing there at all. Like you left no one wanting more.
Yeah.
And that's definitely a great strategy to go for Chit Chat Champion that could secure a win against a flame out.
This is for my cat, Clementine.
Yeah, okay. We don't try and make it emotional about the cat.
Don't count your cats before they're picked up from the shelter just yet.
I would say, again, in a social situation, we might go, That's nice. We're talking about the future of air travel. We might get back to that when leave you to what gumboot you might wear in Ireland. But good luck. She's registered a score, which is good.
Yeah, that's good.
We'll put her on hold. Sean, are you there?
I am.
Millie's done okay.
Here we go.
Don't tell me that.
Okay, good luck. Oh, hey, Ham.
Yes.
I read an article that we might be able to get from Melbourne to London in just 2 hours of travel.
Yeah, those planes will go up into space and come back down.
Look, Andy, now with the Commonwealth Games gone, I think we've got to be able to get over there, get the game happening, and play over there. Because I tell you, we are about to fly overseas, and it is such a painful flight. Sitting next to someone who you don't know and sitting next to someone who you do know is even worse. It's just not worth it.
Wow, that's a lot to
Like daughter,
Not
like
what the
father.
Commonwealth Games had to do with it.
Yeah. Did you come in with a plan to work the Commonwealth Games in no matter what? Or
Yeah, I did.
did you?
Yep.
Yeah, you did.
and then I thought, London, Commonwealth Games, we can
We've got it.
tie these together, but no, it didn't work.
No, sure. I mean, this is wild. Bring Millie back. I don't
It's
think
one of those
either
ones
of you
where
played
we've-
particularly well. That's me.
I think we had a huge volume, and you'll be able to hear these back when you listen to the podcast, but volume, like as in quantity, there was certainly a lot of words out there. Now, it's
Relevance?
always dangerous, Ando, to go back to the under-12 cricket analogy. What do you get taught when you're a junior playing cricket? Don't think about what shot you want to play. Don't come out going, I'm going to mention the Commonwealth Games, because the ball might not be there. And you can get out that way.
Yeah.
But is there a cat there or not?
Sean, I think you owe Millie a
I
cat.
think it's Millie's.
And I don't think you'll disagree when you hear it back.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think Melbourne lost the games and you guys
wait till
gained
we
a
hear it
cat.
before you get one.
Oh, he might
going for
invoke the dad rule. In fact, I'm going to give the win to me.
Thank you guys for playing. Really appreciate it. Good luck with that
Thank
cat,
you.
Millie.
Thanks.
Thanks for listening. The Hamish and Andy podcast will return next week. Catch up or contribute at hamishandandy.com.
If you people recall, a girl called Millie took on her dad, Sean,
That's right, yep.
and for a cat. There was high stakes because I think that they were playing for a cat. I've got a grab here from when that show went out.
Millie's been after a cat for a couple of years, and I've said no. And basically, if she wins today, she gets a cat. So I've got a lot riding on this.
Huge stakes.
Wow.
Chit, hat, ham champions. So if people don't recall, it was a tight battle. Neither of them went particularly well, but I think Sean over-egged at the dad when he tried to weave in Commonwealth Games stuff. With
Yeah, well, good memory, yeah.
Unnecessarily. Yep. This is what happened at the end of it. Sean, I think you owe Millie a cat.
I think it's Millie's.
And I don't think you'll disagree when you hear it back.
Well, wait till we hear it before you get one.
Oh, he might invoke the dad rule. In fact, I'm going to give the win to me.
So
He did throw a clause in, didn't he, late?
Clause. So let's see with Millie right now. Millie, ahoy to you.
Ahoy, boys.
Did
Ahoy,
Sean
Millie.
accept the loss and get you a cat?
No, he listened to it back and deemed himself the victor. And his friends called him and told him that he was the winner as well. And so apparently he said that you guys just said that I won so I could get a cat. But I think fair is fair. I deserve a cat.
Oh,
It
so
was-
he's
I
run a
listened back-
sham trial. And we were very, I think we were very
I've since
fair in
listened
the
back to them
ruling.
both,
Yeah,
and I think it was very fair that in a party situation, I would have walked away from Sean quicker than I walked away from you, Millie, which is
That's the test.
Normally the test. Where are you going to take it from here? Is there? I don't know if there's any level of appeal here.
I mean, the courts are tied up at the moment with us appealing the mandated break, but you could try and squeeze in a cat ruling if they have
Well,
a
we
quiet
had to
day.
get the real judge involved. We got the boss of the house, my mum, involved.
Yep.
And she said that if I come back on the show, then I do get a cat. So I'm not going to tell him that I've come back on the show. I'm going to let him listen to it. So hi, Dad, if you're listening now. But once I get it, once he hears I'm getting a cat, there is no doubt about it.
Great.
I didn't realise
An
that was
accidental
a
loophole.
Amazing, Millie. Well done, and thanks for joining us. That's
Thank you, boys.
a loose end tied up.
We may remember Amelia and I were on Chit Chat Champions a while ago, and Andy and Hamish decided that she won, even though all of our friends and her friends have said I've won. They decided that she had won, and I've just listened to the loose ends part, and she has said, and she was on the show. She has withheld this from me. She has not told me. She said Mike rang up to check on things, but that was it. And then she hasn't said anything else about it. And it is the most amazing thing I have ever heard. It is the best setup, the best. She's held this to herself so well. No doubt Rochelle and Sienna know about it, but they have just held this so well. And I was screaming, and I am still crying a bit listening to it. It is just so amazing. And all I can think of now is, how do I play this out? How do I decide how this is going to work? Because Millie is going to want me to listen to this episode more than anything. Because she's done this on the quiet, she's going to want me to listen to this episode so much. Oh, God, I'm still crying. And basically my aim is for me to drag her out as long as humanly possible. I have to find every excuse in the book not to listen to this episode, either by myself or with her, to be able to actually just keep her going. Because she's done this to me, I need to double back onto her. Yeah, it is an absolute classic. Millie, I am so impressed. You've done so well with this. Hamish and Andy, hate you, because basically I do not want a cat in the house. She's 19 years old. She's not going to take the damn cat with her. She's going to leave us with a cat, and I don't want a bloody cat. It's the last thing I want in the house. And everyone said I won, not her. But anyhow, we'll get past that eventually. But yeah, I'm so impressed, Millie. I've just listened to it back again, and I'm now conspiracy theories big time here. Is Rochelle taking the day off today so they can go and get a bloody cat? She did this whole thing of, I think I'm going to take the day off and have a bit of a relax. And has this been a multiple day setup? Have they worked out where they're going to go, all this sort of stuff, just to screw me over so big so that there's a cat at bloody home? If that's true, I'm annoyed, but God, I'm impressed. Because our family cannot keep a secret for anything. And the fact that they kept that from me, amazing. The fact that if they've played this whole long game and this is what's happening, I'm impressed if it's true.